Welcome to Antelope News. I'm Mitchell Learman.
And I'm Kylie Schwab. After recent reports of attempted break-ins and robberies, student leaders are working with university officials to find solutions. Grace McDonald has more.
When the sun sets on campus, UNK's lamp posts turn on. But at night, students are shining a light on campus security needs.
Honestly, I feel pretty safe. I think the lighting could be a little bit better around campus.
There's a lot of places where there's the old style light and that does not work very well.
Just looking around now, it's dark all the time.
The flickering is due to fluctuating power during construction and outdated light fixtures. UNK Facilities is installing new lights and increasing surveillance along Highway 30 and in parking lots.
So that's kind of where we're focusing right now, as well as some of the residence halls that don't currently have any cameras on their exteriors. So for example, the pods that we're standing next to, there are no security cameras on any of these doors.
Student government partnered with the UNK Police Department and facilities to zoom in on campus safety. Now, officials are determining where and how many security cameras are needed.
Campus has 186 security cameras. The Chancellor's office will match funds that the Student Senate uses to install more. UNK Police Chief Jim Davis estimates this project could cost about $60,000.
And we want to do this just boom, boom, boom.
UNK police are continuing patrols, and students can call to be escorted or report areas in need of better lighting.
If you feel something's wrong, call us. We will never look down on anybody for calling us and it turns out to be nothing. Absolutely, positively, I promise you.
In the meantime, campus officials are finalizing timelines, prices, and building security efforts with student leaders. For Antelope News, I'm Grace McDonald.
UNK held the 45th annual Scott D. Morris International Food and Cultural Festival Sunday. Kristen Witovic went to the festival to learn more.
Here at the International Food Festival, students and community members have the opportunity to try dishes from around the world and watch performances by different student organizations. The festival, hosted by UNK's International Student Association, celebrates diversity from around the world through food, music, and dancing. The festival featured dishes from 11 countries and included different tables with games and other activities for attendees to enjoy. The event, which was free and open to the public, was sponsored by Morris Printing Group of Kearney, UNK Loper Knights, the Pepsi Fund, and UNK's Office of International Education.
This festival is great. You can have lots of good foods and you can meet lots of people from lots of countries. Enjoy it.
It was really interesting, but I think it's a really cool experience to try out the country's foods.
I think it's so amazing. This is first time that I can experience the whole country's food, and I think this table also really special to foreigner to experience Korean.
Throughout the night, students performed songs, choreographed dances, and martial arts for the audience. For Antelope News, I'm Kristen Witovic.
The Haunting of Hill House comes to UNK in the latest student-directed production. The play is based on the novel by Shirley Jackson of the same name and follows a group of strangers investigating paranormal events in a creepy mansion. The play premiered this Wednesday in the Fine Arts Building. You have 3 more chances to catch the show tonight and Saturday at 7:30 p.m. and 2 p.m. on Sunday. Last week, we had student director Brittany Coma on our new show, Talking UNK.
Say you need to come just to, 1, see the actors, they are absolutely brilliant, and 2, just to find a different story than you might have seen on the Netflix show and feel the impact that this one might have on you instead.
To watch the rest of that interview along with other episodes of Talking UNK, you can go to our channel, youtube.com/UNKAntelope.
Joining us at the desk to talk Loper athletics is Hannah French.
A lot going on, Hannah.
Yes, there's a lot of seasons that have come to an end. One's still going and ones that are just now beginning. But let's get straight into volleyball. The volleyball team finished their regular season 28-5, and they're heading to Wayne today to play against Concordia St. Paul in the 2022 NCAA Regional Tournament. The Lopers are seeded number 7 and will compete throughout the weekend. They recently got runner-up in the MIAA conference, falling to Washburn in 4 sets. Number 12 Jensen Rouse reflects on their loss over Washburn, but is excited for regionals.
So going into regionals, I think as a team we just feel really fortunate to get another chance to play. Our season could have been over last week, but we did get a bid into the tournament, and so we're just really excited to get to play one more time together.
The Loper football team got their final win for the season on the road last week against Northeastern State, winning 42-0. Unfortunately, the football team was not able to punch their ticket in playoffs, but a shout out to number 2, TJ Davis, for getting MIAA Offensive Player of the Year. He played a part in 29 of the UNK's 44 total touchdowns this season and currently ranks 13th in Division II with 1,136 rushing yards this season. He had 191 rushing attempts on the season and led all MIAA rushers with an impressive 100.3 rushing yards per game. Davis also tied for the league-leading 13 touchdowns for 7.1 points per game and 78 total points on the season. From the quarterback position, he finished the 2022 season 87 of 168 with 1,370 passing yards and 16 touchdown passes. The UNK basketball season has officially kicked off. Over on the men's side, they started their season out in Duluth, Minnesota this past weekend, facing off with Bemidji State and Minnesota Duluth, going 0-2 on the weekend. But this last Tuesday, they had their home opener against Manhattan Christian. UNK men's basketball team hosted Manhattan Christian Tuesday night in the Health and Sports Center. Number 5, Darian Nebeker kicked things off for the Lopers tonight, working his way towards the hoop for an easy 2 points. Number 0, Ryder Kirsch, in the same spot, puts it up for 2, misses, and gets a rebound put back. Number 5 again for the Lopers, not only good below, but also on the three-point line as he knocks down a 3-ball. Number 11, Skylar Wilson, passes it up to number 12, Tom Conley, as he lays down a 3. Number 11, Skylar Wilson, with a wide open lane, and he slams down the dunk as UNK goes on to win 89-54. Now to the women's basketball team. They started their season off November 5th in Kansas City, Missouri, facing off with Southern Nazarene and West Texas A&M. They took the win over Southern Nazarene 75-53. Their first home opener was this last Friday against Minnesota Crookston. Okay, so let's talk about the men's basketball game.
You know, I think it was really impressive to see them get their first home win here. I was really impressed with Darian Nebeker out there on the court, really leading the Lopers and showing what he's got this year.
Yeah, in the first 32 points, he had 18 of them. But besides that, my favorite play, as most people's probably is the dunk. Skylar Wilson's dunk was phenomenal.
It was a pretty good dunk. Thank you so much, Hannah. And thank you for watching Antelope News.
We end our show with more performance footage from this past weekend's Scott D. Morris Food and Cultural Festival.